So I'm delighted to welcome to the show two guests, Annabel Corton and Lisa Calvert, who are both members of the Festival Book Club, which is run by Emirates Airline Festival of Literature. And we're here to discuss this book, Days of Wonder by Keith Stuart. Ladies, you've both read this. Annabel, do you just want to give us a quick recap on the storyline, please?
So you've got Tom, who's this single father, and he runs the Willow Tree Theatre, and it's threatened with closure. He's got a teenage daughter called Hannah, who's got this life-threatening heart condition. And Days of Wonder, the title comes from the fact that every year since Hannah's diagnosis, when she was about 5 years old, he's put on a play for her to distract her from the harsh, cruel reality of what she's going through, of her heart condition.
What did you like about this book?
Well, I mean, I liked that you're immediately invested in the characters. Basically, you have the voice of Tom and Hannah, and it alternates throughout the novel. Okay. And from a parent's perspective, I really understand. It sort of taught me to see the inner thoughts of teenagers in a way that I probably don't as a parent. Okay. And that to me was really interesting.
So mothers of teenagers, if you want an insight, then this would be a good book. What was one of the strongest emotions for you that you felt when reading this book?
Oh, that's such a difficult question. It's a magical book, and you're talking about a terminal illness, so obviously there's a lot of loss and sorrow that you experience through the characters, but I felt anger at times as well. If you experience that particularly towards the mother, the way in which she thinks she can pick back up where she left off makes you really angry.
And as a mother yourself, that must have been very, frustrating and difficult to sort of get your head around.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't imagine how you could possibly just up and leave, and that's completely fine, because you don't feel that you can be a mother. You're not going to do a good enough job of it. It's not you. That's how she describes it. Motherhood was just not me. Family was just not me. And so that made me quite angry. But you're emotional all the way through it, and particularly towards the end. You need a box of tissues.
Good. Several. And Annabel, you said you literally couldn't stop reading this book. Is there anything that you didn't like about this book?
The thing that I really don't like about the book is the cover. Because I think it doesn't do justice to it. We've already spoken about some of the really quite deep things it's about, and I think the cover just looks really twee.
It gives you the wrong impression, I guess, because there's so many themes running throughout the novel, and really important issues: depression and loss and grief and significant issues that everybody's going through, and that parent-child relationship.
And I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but come on, everyone does.
Everyone does.
And this is selling it short.
So it's described as a magical and moving book. I'm guessing you will both sort of agree with that. In summary, what kind of rating would you give this out of 5?
You start.
I absolutely loved it. I really did.
We're going for the full 5
so
stars.
I would. I loved it. I would read another one of his novels again after having read it. I missed the characters once I closed the book. So for me, it's a 5.
Yeah. How about you, Annabel?
I judge books in a similar way if I'm giving a star rating. So if I miss my stop on the metro, or if I am an absolute mess and people are asking me what's wrong, then I give it 5 stars. And that's
5 stars as well. Ladies, thank you so much for your time.